it's me, Renee. I'm back. So, today I'm here for the After Social Distance Bookfest book tag. Quite a long name on the tag, really, but yeah, it's kind of how it should be, I suppose. The creator of the tag is, as for the other one, Bethany from Beautifully Bookish Bethany. And yeah, let's just a moment. Just noticed speed. Yep, then it's all okay. Just have to fix my dress. And yeah, it's a tag that kind of summarizes how your experience with the social distance book fest was. And yeah, let's just start, shall we? Prompt number one, or question one. Is it a prompt if it's simply a question, not like show a book? I don't know. A new author or book you want to check out after the festival. And Bethany, all this is mean because how am I supposed to choose? How do you choose? It's difficult because there's a lot of good authors that I just encountered or discovered through the book fest, and you're making me choose. You're mean. Well, I suppose I don't have to choose anyway. I have to end up choosing actually. So yeah, the first simple short answer is all of them or most of them. Like yeah, some of the authors I already knew about, but some were new to me, so new. So of course, since they're on my radar now, they're like I need them. But some were new to me. Yeah, but some were old to me. New to me, old to me. Yeah. Have I just gotten back from work? Maybe I have. Well, anyway, I did end up going with like the longer answer is actually Lindsay Brooks and Paulette Golden. They both write historical romance, and Paulette Brooks writes historical romance with fantasy elements. So yay! She also writes historical romance, fantasy elements, and queer elements, and disabled rep. So her books, I need them now, give them to me, now, no. So I would say she's the one I'm most excited for. But Lindsay Brooks also made me excited for her books. Her actually, I suppose more like her book because she's a debut author, and she talked about how she liked to have lots of stuff from reality, from the real history. So she likes to use lots of real historical facts and historical people and stuff. And that interests me because one of the reasons I like historical is actually that I like that often historicals are often based on real facts or real events or real people. And yeah, I like to learn stuff like sneakily, like I like to learn stuff through books and stuff. So like if, for example, a book is set in Italy, well, most likely it'll have some real stuff from Italy in it, and that's a cool, fun way to learn. Really, learning through fiction. I really like that. So yeah, those two are high on my radar, but also a lot of other offers as well. Next prompt question: most entertaining panel. This was also a bit difficult, but I ended up remembering like, you know what? No, it's not that difficult, really. Yeah, I'm choosing a diverse romance panel. It was paneled. It was hosted by Bree Hill. She's a really great host. I really enjoyed her hosting, and also the sorry, also uh, the panelists, the participants in that one. Well, also could just say the authors in that one were really good, especially. I should have written it down. You know what? I'm gonna check something. Wait for a moment, and I'll be back. Let me check the name of the author. There's an author that's in the diverse. Let me check. Let's check there. That's not fun for you at all, but I'm doing it anyway. Let me check. Diverse romance panel. Let me check it out. The name of yeah, it wasn't that difficult name. I should remember it, but yeah, Vanessa Riley. She was actually one of the few authors in that panel that wrote historical. So she writes historical and historical and diverse romance. Oh, she writes the historical romance that's diverse. So she has African American protagonists. She has queer protagonists, etc., etc. And yeah, she had the best answers, I would say, in that panel. She was just so entertaining and just so spot on. And she talked about how like people say like, no, you can't have historical romance, historical books with with black people. That's not right. Historically correct. And they're like, and then they're like, well, yeah, because you can't. Because of course there was a big spaceship that came to all the African American or Africans, and then just kind of took them and then put them into the real world, into present, and then just left for many, many years. No, that's not what happened. They have always existed. And because of sadly slavery, they've more or less always been all over the world. And also because colonialism and stuff, so yeah. Historical romance and black Africans and African Americans, that is true. That is a real thing, really. Stop playing idiots. But yeah, so it's just so entertaining, and yeah, Vanessa Riley, I really want to check her out as well. And then the next prompt, most interesting, insightful panel. Again, difficult to choose between the good panels. I end up here going with historical romance because yeah, I really liked that panel. For it was just very interesting to hear like how the different authors chose like which setting, which historical period to set the books in. And yeah, it was really fun to listen to how they researched and how they worked with the book. And yeah, I love historical books, so just listening to that panel, watching that panel, listening to it. Well, I did listen to it as well. It was very good. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. Question number 4. The softest, sweetest panel. Here I'm going with new voices in YA, in sci-fi YA. So you have Alekia Dow, and you have, well, others. Alekia Dow, and then you have Anton, another person that was good, interesting. Yeah, I don't remember them all, but yeah, they all had interesting and really interesting books they were talking about, and just all so good. And yeah, for me, it has to be that one really. And then prompt number 5, an author you want to be friends with from the best, well, obviously. Yeah, here I can't really choose. I think they all seem so interesting and good. But I'm just gonna go with everyone from the historical romance because I love historical romance, and all the authors in that panel seem so approachable and so yeah, and so fun and interesting and nice, and like we would get along, I think. So I'm going with them. Next one, you have an author you want to hear more from. Again, making me choose. No, I'm not gonna choose one. I'm just gonna say all the panelists from the diverse romance panel, they were all just so interesting and so good, and I want to give get all the books. I want to just devour them, and yeah, I can't choose. Okay, don't make me choose. You can't do that. That's torture. You, no, 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 no. And prompt 7, something that surprised you. Surprised me. I'm not really sure. I'm thinking that maybe, I suppose, in a way, what surprised me somehow, some way, in a wee bit, really, was that they had a horror slash mystery panel, and the title was From Veronica Mars to someone else. I don't remember what there was like in the end. It didn't talk about Veronica Mars at all. It's like, yeah, why do you have her in the title and not mention Veronica Mars at all? That's that's kind of annoying, really. Don't do misleading titles. It's just kind of was looking for Veronica Mars references and talks and tidbits, and none came. So that was kind of, yeah, a letdown, really. The other things that surprised me, can't really say the stuff that really surprised me that much, really. Um, it surprised me how many authors I don't know about. Was like, there's so many authors in the world, even book addicts like me, people who are booktube, can't know of all the authors. So yeah, I don't really know. I don't really have an answer. I wasn't really that surprised. I think I was kind of surprised in a way because I did. Well, okay, real time. So the weekend that this was going on was also the weekend of the jury. So the weekend I didn't watch anything, and then the week after I watched some panels. But still, I really haven't watched them all because I'm not really interested in all of them. Like, yeah, you can't really be interested in all of them, and I just chose what I wanted to watch, really. And so yeah, what I did see, I watched the historical romance. Obviously, I've played so much this video. I watched diverse romance, and then I watched the new voices in YA, sci-fi YA, and then a few days after that, I watched the Latinx panel, and then also the queer voices panel, and then today I watched the middle grade panel. I suppose in a way, what's surprised me in a way because I didn't really enjoy the queer voices panel that much. Why? I'm not sure. It just didn't really grab my attention that much. It was fine. And also, like, also saw the middle grade panel today. Well, yeah, that was interesting. I did like that one. It was not that bad. But there was another, yeah, the Latinx panel. I thought it was fine. Didn't love it. Didn't hate it. I suppose I kind of thought I would enjoy it more, and that surprised me. So yeah, there's that. Other than that, not so much really to have anything more surprise me. I did. I think I was slightly surprised of something like positively surprised that one of the authors, I forgot her name. She was of Indian descent. I'm gonna check out her name first, and then I'm gonna come back to you. Give me a moment. Let me check out. So, let me check it out. Should just have gone to the. I should have just have gone to the thingy. Yeah, Shweta. Rita Kashmir. She wrote Star Daughter, and that book is slightly based off Stardust, which I love. And that book sounds so interesting. So I suppose I was surprised that someone took that fun, obscure movie from 10 years, 15 years back, and then based did a book based on that. That surprised me in a positive way. And yeah, I suppose that's more or less it, really. Um, Prompt 8. How many books uh, of the book fest did you buy or request from library or add to Goodreads? Honestly, I didn't buy or request any because, well, up until recently, the library has been closed, as it has most places really. And also, like, it did open actually recently in Norway, but now they're kind of like they're opening. If you can go in like 10 people at a time, 20 people at a time, so you can't really be there that many people, and so you can't really just improv in your library and stuff. And yeah, and I didn't request because I'm not sure. Like, I suppose I could try, but like, I don't think it might help because the library already has. They all don't have that much money for new books, and they have to prioritize which books they want or not. So yeah, I suppose I could try. I suppose I could try one of the biggest because I live in a place where they have there's lots of libraries close to me. I could ask the biggest one, but I'm not sure. I suppose I could try that one. I didn't really consider it really. But yeah, add to Goodreads, of course. How many books? I think maybe around 20. Yeah, around 20. A few, quite a few. And yeah, I didn't buy any because I did actually check some out and see if like I could buy them. Actually, what I did, I looked if they were on the I have an audiobook app. I kind of want to like buy less physical books because I still have a lot of physical books I haven't read. So I kind of want to get them first. And then there's also all those books. So yeah, I kind of want to read those before buying any new, really. Um, but yeah, put good to Goodreads. Yeah, I did like around 20. And yeah, next question, prompt number 9. What was your experience like? I kind of answered this already, but I just repeat myself really. I didn't see any panels on the day, but I saw some afterwards. And some I really enjoyed, and some I felt like, you're interesting. Why am I not loving you? I don't really know. It was just fine for me. It was just so confusing because, like the panel, the panel topics, like the Latinx, or also like, yeah, Latinx, the Latinx panel and the consent in romance, like the like modern take on romance panel. There were actually 3 romance panels. 2 of them I really enjoyed. One of them felt like fine. Yeah, and the second one was narrated, posted by people. Natalie? No. What's her name? By a naughty librarian. And I really enjoyed the channel, but the panel was still like fine. I just didn't find it that good, really. And yeah, and actually, yeah, actually also saw the mystery and horror panel. I thought that was fairly interesting, but it wasn't like amazing. But I enjoyed it slightly, really. And yeah, so all in all, I would say I really enjoyed it. Would you attend in the future? Yeah, definitely would. I really enjoyed it in the way like there was. I really liked that it was just such a variety of stuff. There wasn't like just one it wasn't just focused on YA. It wasn't just focused on middle grade. It was like all the different target areas, age areas. There was all the different, both contemporary um and then there were fantasy and mystery and all different. So like, if you're an horror, you can get lots of stuff to enjoy there. If you like fantasy, you get lots of stuff to enjoy. I mean, it's something for everyone. And I really enjoy that. And I actually never been to like to a book fest like this one actually. Well, not this one. It's not really presented it's not really happened before. But like, yeah, in real life, I haven't really been to a book festival, book con like this one. I went to a book con 3 years ago actually. It was for mystery books, crime books, and I love crime. Yeah, well, I love crime. I like some crime, but a lot of it I don't. And like I went to there was some book interviews and some stuff happening. I enjoyed those, but like it was kind of fine because like it was crime, so I wasn't that invested in it. But here I would say like I was more invested in it because most of the panels like interested me very much, and yeah, I really had a great time. And yeah, I already saw that you're doing it again, the bookmarked. So yay! Thank you so much. So cool. What would I give you like any tips and something like that? I was supposed to just keep up the good work really, and I would say like generally do the same stuff again, just better. And yeah, as I said, there were some panels that you would think I would like, but I didn't. So I can't really say pinpoint why I didn't like them. So I can't really give you any tips on how to improve there really. But yeah, I would say more or less just do the same again because all over I would really say I really enjoyed it more or less. Well, all in all really, just a great experience. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it, and yeah, can't wait for the next one. So happy, and yeah, this is me saying Renee.